Okay, it's confession time. We're sitting here in the Bahamas, in Georgetown, and I had to fly home for 2 days to do ultrasound, doctor checkup, and now we're sitting here trying to make another plan. Originally, it was to go to Grenada for the summer. We're running into issues with Captain. I think we figured them out. It's not just that though, it's logistics with having a new baby and going back and forth and being near family and whatnot. So now we're trying to figure out what to do. I think we're gonna go to the Ragged Islands.
Spoiler alert, we ended up going to Grenada, but I still think showing our planning process is important.
And then head up to Eleuthera Abacos again. We haven't been there since the hurricane, so it's been 3 years. So I'm not opposed to seeing that again. We have friends up there too. And then we're not running the boat north again, so it would be tucked away in Florida while we have this baby. And then we would try for Grenada in the next season. Or head to Panama, one of the two, and do like Sea Cortez and stuff, go through and do Mexico and all those places. So here we are, square one again, reassessing, and I feel pretty discouraged. And at the end of the day, I'm in the Bahamas, so it's never a bad thing. We just are ready for some adventure and some more unknown, but we understand the limitations as well, and we don't want life to be harder than it needs to be, so that's why we're reassessing. And yeah, we're gonna go have a good day today.
I'm Brooke, and this is Brayden. We have 2 kids and 2 dogs, Rooney, Penn, Fraser, and Captain. At 75 tons and 55 feet long, our home is different. With time being non-renewable and our home being, well, movable, around the world we go as we roam to know. Welcome aboard, Mermaid Monster.
Or the butcher, but Brayden didn't know that was the same thing.
No, it's in Hooper's Bay where the turtles are.
Look at how short you are, you can barely see you.
I know.
Do you have it? There you go.
There we go.
All right, we just saw a big turtle by our boat. That was cool.
He didn't eat your lettuce though.
I know. Still drifting, but then we're off for Okay, Pen, let's go, okay? Let's go, yo. Look at that.
So I think this is interesting. Going to the meet when you lived in a house, going to get meat when you lived in a house took you 10 minutes to get to the store and back. On next door this morning for our local community at home, I was noticing that there was some very angry people complaining that there's too many grocery stores in such a close radius and that they need a drugstore now. So that's the problems at home. Here it's taking us at least 3 hours to go get some meat.
How much money we get?
It is true. Why are you turning the camera on?
Because if I have the camera on, then you can't complain as much. So, is that okay?
I'm not complaining, but I was show them.
Hang out on the beach.
Yeah!
Look at Rooney. She got chocolate all over her.
That's why she's facing that way.
We can go, we'll walk.
Do you guys want to walk? We can walk for a minute. I have gluten for pasta.
Ooh.
They have gluten free everything.
That's
all
a
we've been
win.
looking for, huh?
Sorry, my mask is not right because I am hot right now. You're gonna just go for it.
Find anything good?
Pretty decent store. No, I mean I don't really need anything. Just looking. But it's a pretty decent store, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Two.
Do you want to go get more marshmallows, Brooke?
What?
You want more marshmallows?
No, I'm good. I'll make you guys Rice Krispie treats today.
Yeah, but you always get mad at me for eating them.
Well, because you open 3 bags and then they all get ruined.
So if you just buy more, then we don't have to worry.
That chicken looks alright.
England. Him and his father were like,
Look at that thing.
Cool.
he told me, he's like,
That's what I want. That's what I want, Brooke.
That's what he does. You should get his contact.
That's what I want.
right now.
that's something else. They're really something.
We got a little bit.
Okay, you guys, this is slippery.
I know.
Be careful.
Hey, you human? Are you new boy?
What?
So if you think turtles are as cute, adorable, and awkward as I do, then you need to check out this spot near Georgetown. It's in a little bay called Hooper's Bay. Well, actually, it's a pretty big bay. But these turtles congregate in this one particular area, and on a really nice, calm day, it is so much fun. They swim up to you, or you can snorkel with them. So just be respectful, obviously, of the turtles and their environment.
I don't like seeing that on his back, though.
It looks like something red.
That looks like a propeller. Of course they do.
What do you think about it?
You want to swim with the barracuda?
Sure.
Who's coming? Who's coming right now?
The Island Boys.
The Island Boys. Here they come.
So after we hung out with these cheeky little turtles, we decided to head near Crab Key for a diving / snorkeling spot we were told was kind of cool. It turns out it was kind of silty and not as clear as the Bahamas normally is, which is ridiculous because it's mostly all clear. But we still had a good day just hanging in the water and enjoying Mother Nature's liquid playground. You guys, if there's one place we can highly recommend to get in the water and swim all day, it is in the Bahamas.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something
Alright,
strong?
we are in Grenada. I had to think about where we were. Yeah, so this episode you're watching is obviously backdated a little ways, couple weeks, but we want to catch you up on a hot topic.
trending right now, which is what is it, Brayden?
Starlink.
Everyone wants
Starlink.
to know.
So
about
let's say
Starlink.
that. So look, I will start off and say we're canceling the service.
That's news to me.
We're-
Is it worth it? I
We're
guess?
canceling the service. I don't think. I guess I'll tell you why. Starlink works very well when it works very well, right? So when all those little shots that you have,
Very
that's when
smart.
it works. But here's the actual reality of Starlink is that it's not ready for maritime international use. It's not. It does not replace your VSAT system or something like that you have. You are not going to get coverage 20 miles off the coast.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it's not there yet. And I think I want to set something clear with you too, or with everyone watching, is I think people thought, oh, they have a Starlink, so it must be like ready we got a flood of emails and messages. No, Brayden originally got the Starlink
to experiment.
to experiment and to kind of get into the queue, I guess, for like upcoming updates and stuff. We knew it wasn't going to be perfect. So anyway, continue.
So here's the thing: is that Starlink isn't in a lot of the Caribbean islands, and then when it is in the Caribbean island, would you consider or would you consider Puerto Rico a Caribbean island? I guess it is. It's going to work about 10 miles off the coast, and then you're done.
That's kind of the same as your
So-
cell service too.
So an LTE, like a roaming LTE service, is going to work very similarly to the Starlink right now, unfortunately. I think that if you're in Mexico, great, get a Starlink. It looks like it works pretty well as long as you're going on coastal cruising in Mexico. If you're going to do the Med, I think a Starlink works really
this
good
is what he's showing.
as well.
This kind of shows you, right? Like where the service is and
Yeah.
where's not.
If you're going to go up to the Pacific Northwest and you have remote cell phone coverage, I think that a Starlink is good. But maybe the Pacific Northwest might have spotty internet reception. But I don't think the Med has spotty internet reception. And Mexico may have spotty internet reception. Those are reasons. Mexico or Pacific Northwest, I think that it makes sense.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
for boating, we're talking about boating,
boating.
not camping and stuff like that.
for camping, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes
It's
sense.
amazing for that.
As far as boating, if you're going to do international boating, even to the Bahamas, it's not
there yet.
It's not there yet.
What island is that? Oh, is that Puerto Rico?
It's Puerto Rico.
Okay,
that has
and
coverage.
this like darker blue, that's weightless, so they're all
So here's-
trying to get coverage.
Here's the idea that I
Interesting.
think that SpaceX has the ability to put satellites above these regions that there's no service, and it appears from the research that I've looked at, it's just regulatory issues that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to get controversial, but I'll get controversial. I love Tesla. I love Elon Musk. I really am fascinated ever since reading the biography on Elon Musk. I've always been kind of fascinated with his just passion and his ability to throw everything at a problem. But here's the thing: is that with all the Elon Musk is now a political figure as well as a
All of a sudden.
CEO and an engineer and everything like that. And my only question is that if you agree with Elon Musk's political stances or you don't agree with Elon Musk, it's definitely going to be a question that governments now have
To
when they
accept
want
it.
to approve the SpaceX Starlink service over their country. You're going to give the control to a private company owned by a political figure. Will that slow down the regulatory issues and the hurdles with some of these countries? For more socialist countries, I think it totally will. I don't know. I mean, I think that's a worry that I've had. Is how quick will the countries approve that satellite service? Maybe it's best for their people, but maybe it gives up too much control. I'm not sure, but I wonder if that will slow down the progression of SpaceX a little bit. Of not SpaceX, but of Starlink.
Starlink.
Yeah.
So right now, is it worth it for us particularly? No, because we're in Grenada. I mean, if we could get it back to the States for the summer, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
But
so
even
they
then-
did raise the price, right? So it went from $100 to $110, and then it was free for roaming for a hot second, and now coming up here in the next week or so, it's going to be an extra $25. So we're at $135 for unlimited service, and I would imagine that unlimited service is going to go away based on the verbiage that they use on their website that it is currently unlimited service. It doesn't say it's unlimited service. It says it is currently unlimited service, which makes me believe that is an option for them to throttle it eventually here. So look, it works the same as an LTE coverage from what I've seen. It doesn't make sense for me to have LTE, pay for roaming, and pay for Starlink when they work pretty similarly in the same places.
So if we pause it, we can renew it later.
No, you can't. You just cancel the service. You cancel the service, and you can start it again if there's availability. But that's the other thing, is that with roaming, you can only roam if there's availability.
Okay.
So it's almost the same thing.
Well, I'm going to leave this up to you to decide. Just make sure we have internet.
We're not going to be here, and it doesn't work here anyways.
Okay. Anyway, that's our 2 cents on Starlink. That was a very long-winded explanation that got political. We never get political. It's not even political. But
I think that
it's just interesting because it's such a popular topic right now, and
but up until like 6 weeks ago, he's now like an official political figure. And I think that makes
crazy.
that will make a difference with the regulatory compliance that he does.
Yeah, and he like stated his political party from now on and everything. So anyway, we'll see what happens with it, and everyone is gung-ho about it, and we know a lot of boaters are installing them and loving them where they are located, but for us, it doesn't make a ton of sense. But it worked great in Florida while we were in Florida. But we're not in the States.
It did work better than the Marina Wi-Fi at a lot more expensive price. And I think the LTE would have worked the same. That's the thing. LTE did work the same.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll let you guys resume back to the more fun, entertaining part of the episode, which is pretty turtles and clear water and Bahamas weather. So, is that everything you have to say?
Yeah, I think we got like another 18 months before it's actually ready.
This is all I hear about
Maybe
these
longer.
days. Starlink. Anyway, okay, back to the episode.
This place on our own. Do you feel like we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line,
Captain, go! Captain, go!
and the truth
Go get her!
may
Captain, go get her!
come as a
Go get her!
surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think
Captain,
about.
Get it! Get it! Get it!
We got time
Gonna get
on
you.
our side. We're in a state of hope. I
Get
need
it.
you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away,
Drink it!
I long for you so much I can find my way.
Drink it!
What happened, guys?
I saw you walking the line, and the truth
Dan lost the tender.
come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be
Got it. What did you? Why did that happen?
Dan just comes and he's like, oh no. I have no idea. I think he filled it up with gas. He tied on to
What's Dan saying on how to tie a knot?
You can't tie a knot, tie a lot.
I don't think he tied a knot or a lot, did he?
I saw you walking the line.
We're ending the night with a beautiful sunset, which Brayden went out to go film out there, and a really yummy, healthy, nutritious dinner. We've got chicken that we got here in the Bahamas, and it actually was really fresh and it looks delicious. Pretty much everything is from the Bahamas. We got the salad with feta, tomatoes and avocado and dates and candied nuts and like balsamic vinaigrette. It's gonna be amazing. So here we go. I'm gonna go eat.
Well, you guys, that's all for this week. But as always, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, give us a like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave us a comment below. And we will see you all next week for more adventures south.